Hello once again, everyone. We are now coming back to you with I Am Jesus Christ Prologue, run by Zoton2. So I can't even say the name of the game with a straight face. Anyway, over to you guys.
Hello, I am Zoton2, and I've got, apparently I've got Rebel Dragon with me, which is not correct.
I have taken a different form. No.
I mean, I think he would enjoy this game as well, so, I mean...
Oh,
like,
he will. He will. Jesus is taking the wheel. We have passed on from Gavel's screen, and we are now...
yeah, I've got Hypnotics with me, who hasn't seen this before. I mean, maybe you've seen something. You must have seen something.
I've seen some screenshots.
You've seen some screenshots.
I think that's enough.
So this is I Am Jesus Christ Prologue, which is a free... Let's say it's like a demo. I don't know if this stuff's going to be included in the full game or if it's you play it before and then for a game that's coming out at some point. That's all I know. It says 2023 second quarter, I think, but I don't think they need to rush it. Anyway, we'll get into it because there's an opening cutscene for it. Usually we start the timer on getting control, but just for good sake, I'll do it when I start a new game. So I'll tell you in a little, like 10 seconds. So I've adjusted all my settings. So I'll start the game. There is a story and a gameplay mode, but I haven't actually played the story. But
wow.
the leaderboard goes by gameplay mode, and that's what I've done. So of course we're going to go for gameplay mode. So I'll click this and it'll load. So this is like the level select bit. So there's 6 chapters in this game. I'm going to call it game. It's the prologue, but it is its own game.
It's a game, yeah.
I will tell you to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Okay, so this is going to take a while. There is a cutscene that opens here, which I'm going to skip.
Shouts to John.
John 1-1. Do you know John 1-1 from? So for context, Hypnotics is...
the token Christian.
Yeah, so you probably know more than me. Because I'm in the UK, I was brought up a bit with Christianity, so I know some stuff. But so this game is basically the retelling of the New Testament, when Jesus' birth. So the cutscene we skipped is basically Jesus being born, and then 30 years later we wake up as him with someone telling him to go find John the Baptist, and I forget who it is. Well, we're going to see, so it's fine.
So actually, not too long ago, I looked up this verse for a reference in the GDQ server, but I'm going to put a spin on it because we have got worms coming up later. And John 1:1, in the beginning was the worm, and the worm was with God, and the worm was God.
Yeah, that is John 1:1, isn't it? So yeah, that's the beginning of this game is... Yeah, he gets told by a spirit. Again, I'm really bad with...
Angel, potentially.
Angel, that he needs to find John the Baptist and be baptized. So that's how the beginning of the game starts. What you're meant to do is go outside, talk to your mum. Talk to your mum, that's so British.
Jesus is a gamer.
Go
talk to his mum.
who says, oh, there is some guy at a nearby market who knows where John the Baptist... Who knows someone who knows where John the Baptist is. So that you're meant to find that person. But... in true speedrunner fashion, we don't have to do all that. We can just go straight to the guy. So the first strat is, for some reason, mashing B in this game makes you get a load of speed for some reason. I don't know how it works, but so I'm going to mash B a lot, which is why I'm going fast. So yeah, it tells you should talk to your mum, but we're not going to do that.
Oh.
We're just going to walk fast towards... discover the southern Nazareth. Nazareth. Jesus, I cannot... Did I just use his name in vain?
Literally, he's right there.
Anyway, so John the Baptist has a follower who we're going to talk to, who... In the game, it says John follower, and it took me for a moment to realize it means a follower of John, and not, like...
being second name.
Not like... Dude, it's John follower. See, John. So yeah, there's dialogue. You skip it. I'm sorry, but yes, there's no voice acting there. So then, luckily, it fast travels you back to your thing. You have to talk to your mum here. Annoyingly, there's this option to just say nothing on all of these, and sometimes I accidentally press it. Just ... So yeah, do that. Then you go and take some rest before you go for your journey tomorrow to find John the Baptist.
in the build up to.
Oh yeah,
sort of
by the way, all these I'm running in 720p, and they didn't test these loading screens, so the text is cut off.
sure, there's some valuable information.
I think this
that
is
we're
saying.
missing.
I think this one is just about general information about Nazareth, because this says the population as of sometime was 77,000.
There you go, like,
What were you going to say? Sorry.
Just saying that upon first glimpse, when we were sort of testing the settings of this game, I did think that Jesus was wearing marigolds because his hands are incredibly yellow for whatever reason.
For
Marigolds
context,
being yellow, washing up gloves.
This game is a little bit unoptimized. This area is the worst because this whole like town area. I'm running on low. This computer has a 3060 in it. For context, I'm just going to go up this ladder and jump over this wall because that's probably the fastest way over there.
Jesus doesn't take full damage.
So yeah, just mashing B. So we're just going to a mysterious ally. So yeah, this guy has heard that we're going to see John the Baptist, and we need to talk to him. And I don't remember why, because I mashed through the text.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this mashing B, it seems to. I feel it pushes you in a certain direction. You can see I'm kind of just
Yeah, a little
going
strafe
over.
almost.
It's
Hello, Jesus.
oh Jesus.
Hello, villager. What's good, my guy?
And then you just walk out, leave Nazareth. Another loading screen.
Oh.
That's the same loading
Same
screen.
bit of information. Oh, I do not like these images. They look.
They're very we think they're Are they AI upscaled? Anyway, it's time for chapter 2. So this is made. I don't remember if I said at the start. This is 6 chapters. Second chapter is going to find John the Baptist.
You can head straight.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is actually quite a bit of voice acting in this. So this is going to teach me about the system where I eat to get my health up. So that's what I'm going to do here. I can walk at the same time. I really should be doing that.
Grapes. It's like Knuckles.
This is a little bit of a walking simulator here. I have to walk straight here to pick up some more berries, eat some more, and then John the Baptist is just up ahead.
Yeah, do you see what you mean about the bee? It does sort of shinny you to the side a little.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, let me show you. This is normal walking. This is normal running. Right now, B is kind of shifting me this side.
I wonder if it's something to do with the terrain.
But if I like face a different direction, like it doesn't face me in a certain like north, south, east, west.
Yeah. Jesus moves in mysterious ways. We know this. So.
Oh yeah, there's different Bible verses, right? And it has full voice acting. I cannot read that, by the way. You'd have to have that
The
1080p.
resolution is not helping us.
But yeah, it's Luke 3:7. And there's voice acting going on for it, but I can close it. But yeah, okay. So I need to pick some more berries. I'm going to try moving while so E to pick them up. And then I'm going to try eating them while I'm moving. Good.
Nice.
It's I to open the inventory. That's... It's an okay key.
Could be worse. Like in this stage of the game's development and like being the first, part of it, can you remap your keys or?
I don't think so. I've never tried it, but I don't remember seeing anything in the menu. It's an Unreal Engine 5 game, so there's probably something you could do in config files. But
This looks pretty.
anyway, so here's John the Baptist.
Hello, Jesus.
To get I have come to be baptized. Permit it to be.
Wow, that was an animation.
So we're going to sit back for a cutscene for a little bit.
Lovely.
This is actually in-game cutscene. Yeah.
You having authority from God as a demonstration of your
Just gonna be
commitment
silent.
to his ways.
Something I'll say is usually on the leaderboard we've been running with like an already made save, which allows you to skip some tutorials. But for this, for the sake of this, I'm going to be doing some tutorials. This is actually a tutorial I'd have to do anyway, even with the save. That wasn't intentionally timing to say that. I think this is a tutorial. Yeah, it's telling you how to. I don't know. I actually don't know because this isn't a tutorial. It says hold, pray, and gain spirit, but I just need to press it once, and I'm not holding it. Yeah, there's a load of bits of this game that tell you to do certain actions with the keys, and they're inaccurate. You do not need to do those actions. There's something different you do. I'm not sure why. But anyway, these loads aren't too bad on this computer, by the way. The loads are a little bit poor as well. But yeah, this cutscene I can't skip.
So with everything,
This
like,
looks pretty nice.
I was about to say, if all the settings were cranked up, would it look more like
I
this, or is it
don't
still-
know. I mean, just for context, this is 720p on a 3060 with very low graphic settings. I don't mean to make the game look poor, but I was trying to get a better frame rate.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah, so this is him getting baptized. So the third chapter, which pretty sure is the next one, I'm pretty sure that bit's over, is... Now, oh no, it's not yet.
Ooh.
Oh, I love this one. This is giving me some Sonic 06 vibes. So we had a loading screen to talk to a guy, to have another loading screen. Like, even in casual play, you would just talk to him and then be like, okay, we're done. And then we go back to here to do chapter 3, another loading screen.
Well, you mentioned Sonic, and there is supposedly a spiritual higher power in the Sonic series, so fairly relevant.
Okay,
I
yeah,
suppose.
so chapter 3 is about him, the 40 days of him fasting and going through the desert. We cut to the 37th, in which, yeah, he's pretty starving, you know, to say the least.
Blessed are those who are
So you need to get to these God rays, that is what it says on the screen, to pray, and the praying stuff is mostly just, if you see one of these praying areas, it's mostly just tutorial stuff. So here it's going to teach us about combat. So this has a combat system. I feel like this is probably like, I was about to say Elden Ring, I don't mean that. Elder Scrolls games, but I haven't played them, unfortunately. Yes, I've never played Skyrim. Fight me. But I do get that kind of feeling.
Okay.
Luckily, I can't... Luckily? No, I can't skip. So this is teaching me how to repel.
Okay.
So, from the white dot that is my tutorial. I guess it's meant to be the angel. I'm not doing any hits yet, but that's intentional. That's just how it is. This is very loud, I know. Some of this game's audio is a bit all over the place. There we go. So that's it for that.
To be fair, I do remember in Deuteronomy when he talks about using
By
the
the
left
way,
mouse for,
I really like
for
that. Like, I
repelling.
actually like this bit. Like, you see progression of the day, like into night,
Ooh.
and then the moon goes across the sky,
Whee.
and then it becomes day 38. When the moon like even hits the top, like that is some quality. Like,
Good choices of verses, huh?
then it looks weird because it happens so quickly, but I understand. I mean, I am running with bees, so I mean, like. So yeah, here's the next tutorial. This one's really quick. This is how to grapple an enemy. This is very loud. You just hold down the right mouse button on them. So yeah, then the tutorial bubble will be telling me, oh yeah, F you noticed.
If you noticed.
F. Yeah, and then it's telling me on the thing how to do it. But yeah, you drag them closer to...
Blessed are those who make peace. They will be called.
Basically, you're bringing them closer so they're easier to hit. Because the third bit, the third one is going to teach us...
The kingdom of heaven belongs to them.
I actually don't remember which one's... Is the third one? Oh, the recharge, which is just hold R. We have energy bar at the bottom. I say bar, circle. Is it a bar? I don't know.
Close enough.
Holy... What's it called? Holy Spirit energy. There we go. You can see it says on the text there. So you just have to make sure you recharge it. And then the next one is a tutorial on that. But then immediately after the tutorial, we have a somewhat boss battle that is the same thing again. So it's probably good that there is a tutorial bit here to put all these concepts together. Unfortunately, beyond this boss fight after this, this not used anymore in the prologue. So it's kind of a bit...
It's teasing you. It wants you to get the full game when it comes out.
Yeah, you just get these Bible verses walking past those areas, and then they get saved in your journal, I think, if you want to read them later. Anyway, yeah, go in here, and then now we do everything in one go. Oh my god. It's so loud. Yeah, this combat section is going to be a bit loud. There's no reason to do anything yet, because until the tutorial is gone. There we go. So I didn't do it. And I missed one that time. The parrying is a bit weird. This is loud. I'm actually having problems doing this apparently.
Truly the sound design.
It's stage fright. Wait. Oh, am I? There we go.
There we go.
It's because I think I was trying to deflect and having problems because I think I was out of that.
Out of the charge. You will be filled with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it's just three. It's just three. So there we go. We're good.
Nice.
So coming up soon is a lot of cutscenes. I will explain some stuff quickly, and then if the host wants to read anything, but I'll explain. So the next bit, we are going to fight Satan. But Satan doesn't exist in like a actual like null concept. He's kind of just like a glowing orb.
Yeah.
He's trying to obviously make us sin, right? You know, like trying to drag temptation,
indeed,
yeah. This cutscene actually has subtitles. This is one of the ones that has subtitles, obviously embedded. Well, the next, there's one where he talks in a minute when there isn't any. Yeah, so he's trying to,
You do know you don't have to go through all these trials,
you know, tempt
right?
him out of
I can take care of
I'm
everything
really bad
you
with words, but
need
yes.
desire.
It all makes
Tempt him
sense.
by forming people who he
Why are you
knows, you know,
hurting
saying,
yourself
yeah,
for
don't
40
need to do
days?
this.
If you are the Son of God, command this
And
stone
after a
to
while,
become
he's like,
bread.
oh, okay, we'll do this the hard way, and then we have a fight. I'll let the host, if there's anything the host wants to read now, would be a good time.
Certainly, we have quite a number of donations come in.
Nice.
We have
I'm glad.
$10 from Cass, who just says, I'm glad Jesus is Prologue. Loads too much hate these days. And that goes
Next.
towards Worms World Party Remastered for all blindfolded missions. Then we have $10 from Big to Dave, who just says Jesus Christ.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And that also goes towards Worms for naming the worms and the team Jesus Christ.
Is the holy hand grenade in this one? It better be. Yes, let's go.
We then also have $70 from Friesen85,
Nice.
who says, never enough speedrunning and charity marathons. Great job, everyone, once again. And that also goes towards Worms, this time split between naming the team and the Worms, John Cleese and Pythons.
Oh, I just noticed she did a T-pose when she spawned. This is a pre-rendered cutscene, by the
Biblically
way.
accurate.
Reminds me of,
And believe me that at the end, they
I
will
never ran it on an
betray you and
ESA,
kill you.
but I know
This is your last
Dewhorse
chance to
did
join
a
me.
Saw. The ending cutscene also has that. There's a T-pose for a frame in a pre-rendered cutscene, so...
Gio's also been to SawCon. Have you heard about that?
Oh my...
I'm glad that you're on the ball for that. Wow.
So yeah,
this-
Jesus just stays silent. Like, he didn't say... I don't even know if he has a voice in this game. I don't actually remember. Anyway, time for a boss battle. It's going to be a bit loud. I did fail this in practice at least, like, once. The trick to this is to pull him in and deflect these. Getting him to stay is, I feel like, just...
Oh, refund.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
I feel like it's random, like... Because I'm pulling him and it doesn't really do much. By the way, don't worry if I fail, because it just says try again and then lets you just do it again. Straight away, that's not really... luckily, we don't have to watch a cutscene again or anything.
Oh, that's good. Sorry for folks that wanted to, you know, watch or read the Bible. The spoilers that are happening here. Pretty big.
Oh, by the way, this lava doesn't hurt me or anything, by the way. Like, I can just... I deflected. Did I? I deflected that one a minute ago. I thought I was just dodging it, but... So I think what you're meant to do is, yeah, just pull him in and then... Like this, yeah. One more hit. I'm trying to... But yeah.
Hey.
Fine.
Nice.
So now we've got another cutscene for a bit,
R.I.P. Satan.
where he, where Satan is just like, yeah, he wants to infect the world and like bring evil. And you'll see what he says. Like it is a strange way of phrasing it, but the subtitles change style, by the way, as well.
Yeah, that's like the last one seemed very unformatted and just, you know, in the corner. These ones look a little more suave.
Oh yeah, he has the
Nice.
laugh. I don't know why we're like on top of a volcano or anything. Like, does he teleport us there? Like, is it like?
It's
I don't know.
Maybe it's a spiritual battleground.
So don't let this fool you. There is another cutscene in a second as well.
Let's go.
But after that, it is mostly action, so we're good. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to say that completely unrelated. If you want to donate to support something, I would suggest the Sonic Frontiers True Ending, because True Ending is
I will go
interesting. I mean, it's not a spoiler to say what it is, right? Like, basically, if you do if you play Sonic Frontiers, at least the ending bit on hard difficulty, the ending, if you've ever played it, it just says at the end, and that is actually the name of the boss. And the boss is just a, like, shoot... I don't know how to describe it. It's a shoot 'em up, right? Like, it's bullet hell shoot 'em up.
Played it.
I completed that on stream, the hard... and my hands got pretty... towards the end, a lot of... It's not really mashing. It's... you know the hacking minigame, right? With the shooting.
Oh, yeah.
It's that turned up to, like, 1000%.
Oh, wow.
So it's a pretty big challenge, and I would be interested in actually seeing someone do it on the end of a marathon stream. I mean, if you fail it, it doesn't matter too much, because if you hadn't have done that, it would have just ended the game anyway. So, anyway, yeah, so Satan is talking about he wants to infect people and turn them evil to try and stop Jesus.
He can't stop me.
Wow.
So the next, this is chapter 4. The next 4 chapters are basically just Jesus doing, this is why I thought in practice, doing good deeds. He's doing some, proving himself to his powers to people, right? The first one, okay.
Now that you have defeated Satan, he has spread his sins and dark energies.
This is just generic, like, Siri voice.
You must enter into these dark
Google
areas
is ascended.
So, if I had done the New Game Plus stuff, you wouldn't have heard these. So this is one of the tutorials you wouldn't have seen. So I thought I'd do it. So this is like tutorializing you on clearing dark areas. You're meant to hold down left click in front of them, but you can just stop and go to the next one.
Oh,
so you do this, and then you like claim the area. I forget what the wording is, but we'll see in a second. Claim this territory and discover your objective by pressing Z.
It's like Sonic Frontiers, really.
You're not wrong. I don't know if I do anything. Yeah, I do. There's another. So yeah, this is a... Oh yeah, it wants to tutorialize you on the map. This map looks pretty, like... not much yet, but like... And the objectives, but that's the only time you'll see it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so the prayer is another tutorial zone. So this tutorial zone is on how Jesus can summon cubes and how he has a gravity gun. I was going to say a gravity gun built into his hands, and then I thought, if you've ever played Half-Life Alyx, it's like the Russells, right, except he doesn't need to wear the gloves. So here it tutorializes you on placing that thing on that button, and...
I thought I was about to see
So that's kind of like Portal, right?
What is Jesus parkour? Let's go.
Yeah, just had to do that.
Nice.
So it's Half-Life and Portal. Like, put something on the button, put a cube on a button, and then lift things. But somehow you spawn cubes. I don't think that any of that happens outside of these tutorials. They give you these tutorials, but nothing really gets used at the moment.
People do consider those games like
But, you know.
pretty godly, so it would make sense that it takes some inspiration.
This is the... Sorry, this is the bit... so this is where the tutorial ends, if I was doing the New Game Plus save. We need to help the fisherman fish.
No way.
I tell you, do not
That's
worry.
chapter 4.
Don't worry about your life and what you will eat or
I'm just
drink.
gonna, if you want to listen to it, you can
Don't
listen to
worry
it.
about your body and what you will wear.
Because this is what you're going to be listening to
Isn't
for
there more to
for
life
like 30
than
seconds.
Aren't there
Yeah,
more
see, like the
important
B
things
mashing
for
here
body
doesn't
than
do
clothes?
much. Like
Look at
here,
the
you'll be able to
birds
see
of
like
the
what
air.
it's doing.
They don't
I'm trying not to get stuck on all this old
They don't
geometry.
put away crops in storerooms. But your
Unfortunately, I do
father who
have
is
to
in
click
heaven
on the
feeds
words. I can't like
Aren't
press
you
enter or
much
something.
more
No.
than they are?
Anyway, this tells you
Can
to
you
like.
add even
Oh, so
one
yeah, we have a
word
like a
to
weapon
life
wheel,
or
like an
word?
ability wheel.
Yeah.
This tells you to like hold right mouse, hold left for 5 seconds, hold right for 5 seconds, and guide them towards the bow. You don't need to do that. Just hold left for a bit, like this. There we go. There's one. That's what I mean by tutorials that don't make much sense. Apparently, I did 3 there somehow.
I like how we don't actually see the fish underwater. They're just orbs.
Oh, I think
they're
you-
just orbs. We're just
I think if you do it more slower than I did, you may see fish. I think I did when I first played it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, do that. Proved to them that I don't remember what he was proving, but he was like, "I'm going to make you fishers of men," which you can probably explain. It's not literal, right? Like you're not fishing for men. Like okay, don't take that out of context. But yeah, anyway, that one's done. Next one, I forget if this begins with a tutorial or not. I think it does.
We love tutorials.
Again, you wouldn't have seen this unless if I hadn't have done the new game. But I thought I'd show. Yeah, okay. So this is okay. It's not a tutorial, but it's crystals, or dark gems. I don't think I can get past these guys. No. Oh yeah. The fourth one is we need to turn water to wine. Claim territory. Hang on a second. But actually, first we need to do a tutorial.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess the idea is that they want to make like a somewhat open world game because they're the discovery of areas and stuff. Probably not fully open world because even like it's pretty difficult, especially resource wise. So this I'm going to stand on, and they're tutorializing you on how to use the cubes to like aim and shoot. Oh, I got that one. I didn't think I would do. I'm trying to like, well, not YOLO it, but like.
Nice.
This one's the worst.
Ooh.
It's like 5. Obviously, there's no reticle. You just have to know how the physics work.
3. First try.
Nice.
Hey.
And then this will spawn in, so we can go up.
Someone behind us just said, "Oh my gosh, it's Fortnite." We'll be building the ladders up to heaven.
So usually this chapter, this is one of the ones that has more skips. Usually you go up to, because this is a wedding, I think. You usually go up to someone and ask them, and they're like, "I need to take you to this guy," and then they walk slowly. Oh yeah, we have some. I think these are followers, like.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, like you do this, like let's go to the wedding. I didn't need to do that, but yeah, usually you go in there, talk to someone, then they lead you slowly to someone else. But you don't need to do that. You can just walk straight to the person who's having the problem.
You will not be judged.
So these vases, I guess, need moved. Yeah. So yeah, we don't have any water. We only have tons of wine. So Jesus will take care of it. That's his wording. That's the wording is I took care of it and I will take care of it. So use the interaction again. We've also got the heal, but the heal doesn't come into play until the next one, so we just do something similar. It tells you do this thing for 5. Yeah, first do this and then hold this, but no, you just go and just hold it like that.
Solid.
I can also break the game a lot here if you... wait. I thought he was... Is it him? I thought he's usually here. That's why I'm so confused. I'm just going to phase out. You can, like, talk to him again about the same thing, basically. Oh, nice. Oh, he's here. I didn't realize who he was. I thought I guess my follower stuck here. That's the problem. Because, yeah, you can kind of mash this. I'm going to, like, there and do it again. Like, just do the same dialogue over and over again. Like I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. That guy's going to get drunk with all that wine.
And now... now I've just broken it, like... Yeah, so we take him to the wine. He tastes the wine. It's amazing. And he said, as I said, I took care of it. That's...
Is that Mike?
What? What?
Nothing.
So yeah, that one's done. And I think we're going into chapter... Wait. Chapter 1. Why did it put me back there? It didn't usually do that. Did I just break... Like, I haven't broken it. It's like... I can get back to chapter 6.
Thank you, I am Jesus Christ Prologue.
If imagine if it broke. I guess I'd probably got my flash... No, I haven't actually got it on me. I'd have to go get my flash drive for my save or something.
Have we got time for some quick donations?
Yeah, do it now.
Right, we've got $9.20 from Big the Dave that says, Jesus beam is straight out of John's second letter to the Power Rangers.
So you have to talk to this guy. I had to talk to that first one because there's an invisible barrier in the front for some reason to talk to him, and then we're going to use the healing ability to heal this guy's son, who is unwell. Infected by Satan, of course.
Oh, yeah.
As he was going to get in the body and give him the diseases, so yeah. This one is just, again, just hold down button. But we're near... Yeah, I'll do timing when the last loading screen comes up. There is a last cutscene, but it's not very long. It's like 30 seconds to a minute, if that. So yeah, we just heal. These are pretty realistic looking, like, what would you call them? I was going to say diseases. Viruses, yeah. So yeah, we're obviously in the body. That's the intention, right? Like, look how big it is. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, I'm just mashing B as always. Like I'm usually mashing B. It's not very easy to see. So yeah, all 4 of these. You don't have to wait there. You just do the same as usual, and then you have to heal the entire body. I forget what you have to click, so I just it tells you to do both, so I just do both.
Jesus does work.
Get ready on time in like 15 seconds. So just get ready, and it's a nice cutscene with this nice noise in the background, which is the ability I was just using anyway. Then we talk to him, tell him to return to his son. And then talk to him, and then he's now a believer. That's cool. And time.
Hey.
So that is all that's in the prologue. There is a cutscene we'll watch about what just happened.
While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living.
It does look a little bit better than
When he
in-game.
inquired as
There is a
to
chance
when
that
his
very
son
high
would
would actually
return.
look decent,
They
but
said to him,
I don't think this.
yesterday, at
Ooh.
1 in the afternoon,
That's
the fever
some animation.
left him. Then the father realized that this
He
was
is
the
not
exact
talking.
time at which Jesus had said to him, "Your son will live." So he and his whole household believed.
Goodbye.
This was the second sign. of
Someone said,
performed
"Goodbye, Father."
Coming from Judea to Galilee.
Look at that sand. I don't think that's in engine. I mean, Unreal 5 is pretty good, but like. Anyway, so now it will either. I don't think I've never had this not crash, so it'll probably crash after this. But this is the end. Usually it should take. Oh no!
Hey.
And then they ask you for your feedback.
Hallelujah.
Cool. So yeah, so this game, I am interested in seeing the actual full thing. I'm guessing all the little things will be the tutorials for that. As like I said, it's apparently coming out the second quarter of 2023, but I would like to give them time to, keep continuing do it. Maybe it'll be an early access. I don't know. It's a small developer.
Okay.
That's me done with this game. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
Lost for words. Lost for
Yeah,
words.
I mean, I think that went pretty well. What was the final time? 28. That's pretty good for the fact that my estimate was 33. And I actually did that estimate really high because I would have usually, like I said, in a normal run, do New Game Plus, which is, my PB is like 24 or something. So I want it to be safe in case there is problems because the games can be a bit unstable. But thank you very much for watching. Up next is...
It's Ape Escape.
by
Falco.
Falco, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
So enjoy that. Remember to donate. Donate towards that Sonic Frontiers. What is it? A true ending, because that is pretty good. And how much has that got so far?
As of right now, it is sitting at, I believe, 200 out of the 300 goal it needs.
Cool. And it's not for like another 5 hours, so I think we can get that.
No, it can run through the run as well.
Oh yeah, because the run is like an hour and a bit, right? So,
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock, I imagine. So I mean, I think that'll get there. But I'll still not flaunt it, but like promote it, because I'm actually curious about seeing someone do that in a marathon setting. Thank you for watching, and
God bless.
God bless.
Peace be with you.
You can send us off now.
Viper.
Hey, Viper, you can send us off.
Stop.